question. Mariah Jones 96 asks, can you tell me what loved ones have to say and when I will be pregnant?
So it's interesting with you, honey. You have a lot of people, it feels like, have crossed over, but there's a lot of energy around you as well. And this year for you, honey, what I'm getting as a message is that Spirit wants you opening up to your authentic self. I do hear within the next 2 years that you will have a child, okay? So just be more open to who you really are this year, okay? So it's really about learning to communicate with those people that are on the other side. Okay.
As more people come on, do you want to just tell them about your website and everything?
Oh, sure.
People are asking about reading.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I do private readings. They're one-on-one over Zoom or WhatsApp. So it is FaceTime. And you can book a reading with me. It is first come, first serve on my website at RebeccaDragonheart.com. I also do have a Patreon account as well. If you guys are interested in following me, I do videos on, different techniques on how to tap into your psychic ability, how to use sage properly, things like that, crystals, all this kind of stuff as well. Okay, cool, good to go.
Great.
All right.
Lisa Marie Loans asks, is my granddad around me?
So not as often. I feel there is a female energy with you more often, and he does come in though as somebody that is constantly trying to guide you. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is I get a lot of confirmation that he's visiting you in your sleep time. So you want to keep a dream journal, honey, because there's a lot of information that comes through when we communicate with the dead that way. So the female though is the one that is more important apparently. So she's the one that actually is doing most of the communication with you. She says she leaves you feathers, she brings birds to you, she brings cats to you as well. So she feels like it might be a grandmother or great grandma energy. Okay. And with your grandfather, he comes anytime that you're in need is what I hear. So he's not there always, but he's there when you're in need. Yeah, very, very positive individual, by the way. Like, really, really helpful of you. Oh, thank you, honey.
On my screen.
What's that?
You're frozen on my screen.
Oh, weird.
Okay, next question. Christy Sanders 000 asks, do you see me moving and starting a business?
So the moving is going to happen before the business. I do hear that you need to start really setting yourself up, honey, and make sure that your online presence is strong before you launch is what I hear. Okay, so you may want to get somebody to help you with your website or help you with that aspect of things, but I do hear that it is going to take off. It isn't going to be right away. It's going to take a little bit of time, about 3 years. Okay.
I don't have any connection. Oh, there
that
you
is
go.
very strange.
Okay, there you go. Also, we have 100 viewers now. If you want to go over.
Okay.
Your
Check your
website.
check.
I'm good now.
You're good.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why that's doing that. It's really warm in here, so I am just going to open my window a little bit. It might be a little loud, but. Hi, for everybody who is new to this, I'm Rebecca Dragonheart, and I've been doing readings now since '93. I do private readings with people. You can book with my website at RebeccaDragonheart.com. It is first come, first serve. Okay, guys? All right.
All right. Louise asks, will my granddaughter be born early?
No. I think that it's going to be okay. So full term, no complications or anything. Okay. No stressing about that.
All right. This person says, hey, I'm Amelia. Does my grandmother Diamond have any messages for me or my family?
She visits a lot of you guys. It's too loud, eh? Sorry. It's warm in here. Do you want to turn the fan on, sweetie?
Sure.
Oh my God, they're all ready. So what I hear is that she visits a lot of you guys. So you guys have a big family. She's very family focused, honey. And the main thing that I hear from her to you is enjoy your life, okay? Please don't take it for granted. I don't know why she feels that's what's happening, or maybe you're just not enjoying the peace, the small things. So she's really pushing for that. So take joy out of your life, honey, okay? Like, you really need to start experiencing it in a different way from her. That's her message to you, not mine. All right.
Next question?
Yeah.
Okay, This person says, question about my career path in the coming future. Laura Aranda. So she wonders what her career is.
So whatever you're doing now, honey, it looks like you're going to be taking some courses and upgrading or adding to what you already know. It looks like you're switching careers, and that's coming up for you this late summer. So I hear that there's going to be an opportunity. It's going to arise. That is going to be an offer given to you. Take the offer is what I hear, because it's going to open up doors in a different way, and you're going to do a lot of training this year. So you're getting educated. Now, it's not typical training, so you're not going to school on the normal way. It's going to be online, and you're just upgrading, or you're adding to what you already know is what I hear. Okay, so be ready and be prepared and be open-minded when that opportunity comes up. Okay, it's going to be a big change for you, but very positive is what I hear. And thank you for the flowers, whoever just sent that.
Okay,
that helped a lot, thank you.
This person says, will I find a path to earn money while watching my grandkids? Feeling stuck, please help. And this is Merades.
So it's not going to be this year, but I do hear that you're going to start using your talent, honey. So this year for you is going to be about tapping into your artistic side. And what I do see you doing, it is geared more towards, it feels almost like you're working with two other people, and you're going to be doing, it's like a store or something, but geared towards kids. So it's kids clothing, kids toys, things like that. And you're going to be doing it online. So yeah, you will be. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
All right. This person says, Pam, this is their name. I'm so happy you told me that my husband is with me. Will I be a grandma?
Yeah, very soon is what I hear. So absolutely. Yay! I do hear that there's going to be 2 new children in your family. Yeah.
Also, we have a lot of new people on if you want to go over everything.
Sure. Hello, new people, and anybody who has never seen me before. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart. I am a psychic medium. I've been a psychic medium now since, well, my whole life. I was born with my gift, but I was actively working it since 1993. I do provide private readings if you guys are interested in booking. It is first come, first serve. Just book through my website at RebeccaDragonheart.com. And there's lots of testimonials and information on there about what I do and who I am. Thanks, guys. You're so generous. Oh, I love you guys. Next question.
All right. This person asks, Christina asks, I just lost my brother in January suddenly with no closure. His name is Michael. Any messages for me?
Oh, he's such a kidster. Oh my goodness. He is not gone, honey. He does a lot of things to try and get your attention, and the main thing that he shows me is the goofing around. He was always that way, I guess, with you, and he still continues. He hides things on you. He plays with doors. I hear him walking around in the area. I also see that he flickers or plays with the lights. So, honey, he's not gone. He is very much a big part of your experience still. And what I do hear is he wants you communicating with him. So start talking back. Start actually having those conversations with him, honey. And I do hear that if you want to, this is a technique that's really unique to people who have lost somebody very important to them. But what you can do is write in a journal to him as if he's still here, okay? And he will hear what you put down on that journal. Okay, and he's going to continue to be there to be a part of your experience, honey. And he really wants to stress that he wants you to have good people in your life. So he's going to make sure that the people in your life are good. So if people kind of vanish out of your life all of a sudden, that's his fault. I just warn you now. Thank you.
Right. Another question?
Yeah.
This person says, hi, I'm Cassandra. Any messages from Rob, please?
So, Rob is a little bit quieter of the soul, but I do hear that, again, it's like trying to get you to realize that he's there, honey. So, be open and receptive. I do feel that the energy is very soft and very tender around you, but you're not necessarily paying attention or not necessarily allowing it in. I do feel like when you're sleeping, you get a little bit more open to it. What I'm going to suggest is, sit, meditate, and communicate. Those are very important things to do when we lose people we love, okay? Really important. And, what I hear with him is that, he's just going to be ever present. He's not intrusive. Like, his energy is very soft, and it's very caring and compassionate. There's no like, I'm not intruding in your experience, but I am here for you is what I hear from him. Okay, so you can ask him to be a part of your experience and show you, ask specifically to show you something that is unique to you guys. I do hear that he sends you songs and sometimes something on the TV. I don't know. Thank you, honey. Next.
All right. This person asks, they didn't leave a name. Their name is Deborah Richardson, asks, what grad school should I go to, or what state will it be in?
So you're not going to end up where you think you're going to be ending up, but I do see that there's 3 opportunities, so 3 different schools that you could go to. I don't know why I hear Colorado. I don't know anything about the schools there or anything, but that's what I hear. So that's what I'm going to go with.
Right, next question.
Yep.
Julie McGrew0 asks, when will I be with my person?
This year. Yay! You've done a lot of work and a lot of clearing, and what I do here is by the end of August, you're going to have the right individual come into your life. You are pulling so hard for it, honey. Now you have to allow, okay? I do have a video on how to manifest your perfect partner, it works for even friends or people that you just want in your life that are good, valuable people. You got to get clear on what you want. Go watch that video. It's 60 seconds of your life, but it is definitely invaluable, okay?
All
All right.
This person says, I'm Lorenzo. What does my father say about me feeling about his passing?
Oh, honey. So number 1, don't be in mourning anymore, or don't be upset anymore. What I hear with your dad is that, there's no more pain, and I'm able to freely move around, and he visits, there's 5 of you, and so he visits you guys all. When you're feeling bummed out, honey, just know that he's there supporting you, okay? And he's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. So he's open and there for you if you need him. And you just have to talk to him. Don't be afraid to. Yeah.
All right. One moment here, just all refreshed.
Is it being?
No, it's okay.
It's good now.
Okay. This person says, Sarah asks, are any of my loved ones or past pets around me?
So I do see a cat, and I do see 3 people with you. So Sarah, honey, you're very sensitive to spirit. You don't just have family with you. It feels like you also attract other people as well. So I want you to think about yourself this way. When you're out and about, there's a certain energy that comes off of you, and spirit can see that. So you do get people that sometimes will follow you home. Now, it doesn't feel like they stay in your space, but they definitely do come into this space. And then it feels like these 3 people who are your family tend to move them on or move them out of your space. Okay, so you just want to be more diligent about who you're attracting and make sure that you are clearing the space, because you only want your family members in there. Now, I don't feel that there's anything evil or negative or bad or anything like that. It just feels that you do attract a lot of spirit activity. So a lot of the stuff that you're hearing and feeling is not necessarily your family, but I do feel that your family does come in and kind of subdue the energy. So you'll get like bouts of like a lot of activity, and then it's really quiet, and then a lot of activity, and then it's really quiet. And that's just because your family's like, okay, you can't be here and you can't be doing this, and they send them away. Okay, so they're there guiding and protecting you as well. Okay. And it's not anything negative. I'm going to reiterate that. You're not attracting anything of low vibration. It's definitely just people that see that you have the ability to see them, and so they do follow you. Okay, thank you, honey.
Next question. Tristan Whitley 23 asks, I had a big interview today for a scholarship program. Will I get in?
Yeah, I do hear that you will get in, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit delayed for some reason, so it's not going to be the semester that you're thinking. It's going to be the one after. Yeah. But you will get in. Yeah.
All right, next question.
Yeah. Thank you, honey.
Terry asks, I feel that I've known this man Daniel from a past life. Is this true?
I mean, yes, I do hear that this is somebody that it's they've come into your life. I feel like there's something to resolve here, okay? So this isn't your like soulmate energy. This feels more like I've got some things we have to resolve from past stuff, okay? And it feels like it's 3 lives, not just one. Yeah. Oh, thank you, honey. I like the flowers. They're so
Can you
pretty.
remind people not to spam?
Yeah, so the way it works on here, guys, if you have a question, just ask your question, wait a few minutes. If we haven't responded, then ask again, okay? Because there's always a lot of people on, and when we spam, we can't get to anybody because it just it moves the screen up, okay? So just ask, give us a few minutes, and then ask again, okay?
All right, next
All right.
question.
Yeah.
Vicky F93 asks, I feel a spirit watching me every time I sing in the house. Do you think it could be my dad?
So the energy is actually your spirit guide, is what I hear really loudly, okay? And this is, the energy is very happy when you tap into that, because that's your expressive side, and you tend to not do that in public, is what I hear. So you tend to only do that in private, and so that's just your spirit guide being really present with you. I do feel that your dad does visit you, but he doesn't visit as much as you would think, because you don't really need him. There's no gain on your side. Like, you're not experiencing the loss the way that some people do experience that loss. And I think it's just because you know that you're still connected and you can still communicate if you want to. What I feel is it's your spirit guide just really being present as you're tapping into your authentic self, because you tend to do that only in private. All right.
Next question.
Yeah.
Shannon Campbell 1111
Thanks,
asks,
honey.
my mom passed away 7 years ago next month. We are not on the best terms. Is she mad at me?
Not anymore, honey. No. And so I don't know what violet means, but she said violet, so I'm just gonna say it. What she says to me is, you know, all of those things that she was holding on to, so silly. She's not carrying that anymore, okay? All she has, honey, is pure love for you. And she is constantly trying to reaffirm to you that everything is okay on her side and on your side. So don't carry that anymore, okay? Let it go. I don't know why violet came up, but that was important, okay? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This person says, hey, my name is Imogen. When will I meet the person I'm meant to be with?
So not for a year and a half yet. You have a little bit of energy to clear, and that's the only reason why, honey, okay? If you want it to come sooner, you just have to do some clearing. And what I mean by that is getting into a state of meditation and get all of those old relationships out of your energy field. You know, we talk about we bring baggage from our past. That energy is still there a little bit, so you just want to clear it out. There's lots of stuff on YouTube to help you with clearing out your energy field and really releasing people. So find some of those meditations and really clear out the old people from your field, okay? That's just going to open you up to allowing this new person into your life. If you do that, it will be sooner, I hear. But if you don't do that, it's going to be about a year and a half. Yeah.
Okay. Someone asked, what does being your authentic self mean?
So the best way to describe it is always speaking your truth. Always expressing yourself honestly, integrally, you know, not hiding from who you really are. So when you're not being your authentic self, it's like somebody who will sing in the shower but won't sing in public, or somebody who, you know, will say a certain thing to somebody but they won't say it to you, okay? So it's being authentic means just really expressing your feelings immediately when they come up, okay? And it is, let me tell you, very liberating to be that person. Thank you, you guys. You're so generous. Okay.
There are almost 200 people on now if you want to
Sure.
go
So hello everybody who is new and just joined us. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart. I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing this work now since 1993. This is what I do. This is why I'm here. If you're interested, I do book private readings. I am. You can go to my website at RebeccaDragonheart.com. It is a first come first served basis, and I also do have a Patreon account where there's a lot of information on there, lots of footage and things like that to help really just, you know, I'm a teacher and I'm here to guide you guys. Yeah, next.
One moment here. Okay, this person asks, Miss Nelke Chiotane
Okay.
asks, could I succeed as an entrepreneur?
Yeah, just be more outside of the box. So I do hear that you're going to need a little bit of help. So you're not going to be able to do this all by yourself. You're going to need some guidance, but 100% you have the personality to move forward with it. You're not afraid to at least try, is what I hear. So yeah, you have the ability, honey. So don't let anybody talk you out of it. You're just not the type of person who can just do the 9 to 5 for other people.
All right, next question.
Yeah.
This person says, "Hi, Kathy here, retiring soon. Will I be financially secure or will I struggle?"
So what I do here, honey, is that there's an opportunity for you to invest. So whatever that opportunity is, take it. Obviously, don't overextend yourself. But what I do here is that this is coming up for you within the next couple of weeks, maybe even couple of months. But there's an opportunity here, and it's a good choice. So take that opportunity. I feel like you're going to be fine, and it's time for you to start now taking care of you and move away from working. You know, you've done your due diligence that way. Time to enjoy life. You're going to be good. You're going to be better than okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. This person asks, Diana Diamond 72 asks, my grandmother passed away alone and I think about it all the time. Is she upset with me?
No, honey, and she wasn't alone. So she had a lot of spiritual people with her. She had her guides, but she also had people from the other side that were waiting to cross her over. It feels like it was very, for her, quick. Like she wasn't aware of what was happening until it was done. So it was an easy transition, honey. She's not angry with anybody at all. You know, where she has gone is a beautiful place. And, you know, when it's our time, we will all realize how beautiful it is over there, and she's happy. She does visit you quite often, especially when you're bummed out, I hear. So when you're not feeling good, she's the first one there to support you. Yeah.
All right. This person asks, hi, can you guide me with my career path, please? My name is Patricia. Thanks.
Patricia. So Patricia, I feel that you are very empathic and you're here, honey, to do healing. So healing looks like different things. You can be a nurse, you can be a doctor, you can do massage, you can be a chiropractor. It can be any modality. What I hear for you is it's about learning these alternative modalities. So the next 2 years for you are going to be about you tapping into your healing modality. So you're going to have to learn these things, okay? You're meant to help people. That's what you're here for. And, you know, if you're not doing something that's helping people, you're not going to be satisfied in your career choice. Yeah. Okay.
All right. This person, Brittany Rose, says, hi, I'm new here. Am I with my soulmate?
Not your soulmate, honey, but definitely vibrational match, okay? So that doesn't mean that this person is somebody you're not meant to be with, right? There are other frequencies that are a little bit closer in your vibrational match, which is what I consider a soulmate, is somebody who's vibrating at that same level as you. The partner that you're with now, still a little bit of work that needs to be kind of done for you both to be at the same level, is what I hear. So I do hear that you're, you know, at a different state than they are, and that's where that vibrational differences, you know, doesn't mean that it's not a good relationship or that it's not a relationship worth being in, okay? And I do hear that it is a healthy and good relationship. It's just that this person is not 100% at that vibrational match that you're at. And you change quite often and you change quite rapidly is what I hear. So they may not be able to keep up with the changes that you're going to be going through in the next couple of years.
Next question.
Next question.
This person says, my name is Sam. I'm nervous, just asking if I will pass my driving test on Friday. Thanks, Rebecca.
No, yeah, honey, don't worry about that. Don't be nervous. I know, I do feel your nervousness. I feel that you will pass, yes. So don't worry. You've been practicing, so it's all good. I always say, think of it like a video game. If you can drive in a video game, it's no problem. Next one.
This person says, hi, Rebecca. My name is Rasa. Can you tell me what my love life will look like this year?
So this year, again, you're doing a lot of clearing. It seems like you had some stuff that you went through just the last couple of years and you're clearing a lot of energy. So I hear early next year, so it feels like spring of next year, that your person is coming into your life, but you got to do some clearing and you really have to be ready. You have some stuff that you're going to be going through, some changes, some growth that's going to happen this year. And on the other side of that is the permanent you. And you're going to be opening yourself up to the right vibration coming in. So no more relationships that aren't working is what I hear for you. Okay, so yay. That's always good.
All right. This person says, did you leave a name? Casjown says, my mom passed just recently and suddenly, and I found her. What does she want to tell me?
Oh, honey, and I'm really sorry that you had to go through that experience, but if it had been anybody but you, it would have been very traumatizing. You are the strong one, and that's why it was you, okay? That was an agreement that you both had previous to coming down here and having this experience. More than anything, what I hear from her is life is so short, honey. So really, she tells me that you take life really seriously, and she wants you to unburden. I don't know what she means by that, but unburden yourself is what she says. Okay, so that's her message to you. Very specific, very specific. So unburden yourself, whatever that means to you. Okay. Yeah, she's very, very happy that you were the one that found her. By the way. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay, this person says, hi, Amina here. Do I have any gifts or psychic abilities?
Oh, so number one, I'm going to tell you, you're an empath, but you're also, you think too much, honey. So we got to get you out of your head and more into your physical self. You spend a lot of time up here, and when they show me that energy, it just means that you're spending a lot of time in your future. You're not really in your present. So we got to start doing some body meditations. And literally that's what you would YouTube or Google on YouTube, okay? Body meditations to help bring you into your body. Your gift is being an empath, and that really opens you up to a lot of things, okay? I mean, there's so much information about what an empath is, but it's really important that you get out of your head and you get into being in your space, okay? It's awesome that you have a very strong mind, but you want to be using it more to express, and don't be afraid to tell people the information that you get, okay? Because that's one of the biggest things that stops you from really stepping into your psychic self, is your fear of telling people what you hear and what you feel and what you see, okay? But being an empath is really important. Your heart chakra is very, very open, so you're going to want to learn how to clear other people's energy, because that means that you're very exposed, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Next question. This person says, good evening, Leanne here. Do you have a message for my dad at all? Would be very grateful.
So a very happy individual. It feels like just somebody who is so full of joy. And what he tells me is that very proud of you and what you've accomplished in the last couple of years. So whatever it is you've been doing, he's been watching. And he's very proud of you, honey. That's the main thing that I hear. So full of love and support for you. If you ever need anything, please call on him, because he's very supportive. His energy is very supportive. And it's not necessarily the same support that he had, because he didn't feel as supportive in life, but he's so much more supportive now. Thank you so much, honey.
Right, next question.
Yep.
This person says, hi, Rebecca. I'm quite sensitive to energies. Are there any messages for me? And this is from Nicole de Genova.
Yeah, so Nicole, honey, you got to learn how to clear that energy and use some crystals to protect yourself from being overwhelmed, because you're very sensitive to the negative, the heavy energies, but you get exposed a lot to people's traumas. I would say if you're not already a therapist or a counselor or something, that's what you should be doing. What was the other part of her question? Don't lose it. She wanted messages, right? The main, yes. The main message that I hear for you is that you've got to take care of you more than anything. And you know, when you're working with your gift, it's going to be very vital that you clear energy of other people, because you are super exposed. You're more than just sensitive to energy, honey. It really affects you on a physical level. So you have to really clear that energy and use crystals to protect you from certain people. Okay, thank you for the gifts, you guys.
All right. This person says,
thank you.
Cherie here, please help. What is/who is actively in my house? Is it negative energy?
No, but it is connected to the space, is what I hear. So it's not somebody that is connected to you. It's connected to the property that you're living in, honey. It doesn't feel negative. It just feels like it is. So what I would do is clear it out with sage or even crystals. Selenite works really well if you want to put some selenite in the space. What I do here is you want to clean your bedroom, because there's a lot of activity in there, especially at night. And that is never, ever comfortable. So what I usually do is I'll just sage pretty regularly in the space. And it doesn't feel like something bad. It's just attached to the property is what it feels like. Okay, don't be afraid of it, honey, because you're alive. You have more energy than they do. They're just a record, basically. They're just there as an imprint more than anything.
There are a lot of people asking how to get readings and
Okay.
your
Yeah.
Patreon and stuff.
And sorry?
And your Patreon and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so I do private readings. You can book through my website directly at RebeccaDragonheart.com. It is first come, first serve. I have a Patreon as well. On the Patreon, I have a couple of different tiers. The first 2 tiers, it's I think there's one is a live stream, the other one is live streams, and then other videos on like learning videos about saging, crystals, psychic ability, that kind of thing. The next tier is classes, which I'm going to be starting next month, not this month, so don't book that one yet. And then the last tier is one-on-ones with me. Yeah. All right.
This person, what is her name? Marissa Rojo says, "Hi Rebecca, what is the most important thing I should be working on? I'm feeling lost."
So, yeah, main thing they show me is here. So that means that's you opening up spiritually, okay? This is your crown chakra, and this is the connection to source, God, universe, whatever you want to call it. What I hear is that you got to start clearing out old people. You got to start putting boundaries up because you don't have your boundaries in correctly, is what I hear. It's certain people you have boundaries with, but then you have other people that you allow to kind of overstep what they should be doing. This year for you, honey, is really learning about your own psychic abilities, who you want to be in the world, and where you want to go. In the next 5 years, honey, things are going to change drastically, and really good changes. But before the good changes, you know, things have to really get kind of stirred up. Okay, so just work on you and work on clearing out the negative people in your life. Okay, even if they're family, even if they're close to you, even if they're longtime friends, doesn't matter. You got to clear them out if they're not positive and they're not uplifting you. Okay, there's a lot of people holding you back, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Notorious.mz says, "Hi Rebecca, I need your help. Is it time for me to have a career change? Thanks."
So that is coming up for you, but not yet. It's going to be in the next 8 months is what I hear. So stick where you are for now. And I do see that there is going to be a change for you that's coming up. Okay. Be ready for it though, because it's going to be quick and it's going to be an opportunity that arises out of nowhere is what I hear. All right. There you go. So not quite yet. Give it 8 months.
Right. This person says, "Hi, my name is Cassandra. Should I move my family to Arizona or will it be a big mistake?"
Yes, no, I definitely feel that Arizona is a good place for you, and it's going to be a big change in all of your lives, but very positive, okay? And I do feel that there's going to be much better career opportunities in that area for your family, okay? So yeah, 100%, I feel it's a good thing. Thank you for the gifts, you guys.
All right. One second here.
Lots of questions, eh?
Yes, there is. All right. This person says...
Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, you guys.
This person says, "Hi, I'm Ashley. My aunt passed away 2 weeks ago. Is she with me?"
She does visit you. I do feel that there's a lot of people that she visits. There's a lot of sadness in her passing is what I hear. More so she visits with others, but she definitely comes to see you. She came to say goodbye, I heard. So she did come on the day that she crossed. She said goodbye to you, honey. So if you do remember, please know that that was true. If you don't remember, I'm sorry. But you can communicate with her, okay? Literally just as you're going to sleep, tell her that you want her to come and visit you in your dreams, okay? And honey, she's okay now, all right? Thanks for the gifts again, guys. Next.
All right. This person says, Lauren Renee asks, "Hello, Rebecca. I'm looking for any messages from my nan who passed away yesterday."
Oh, honey. Oh, I'm so sorry. So I do feel that she's just in that transition right now, but it does feel like she said her goodbyes to everybody. I do feel, oh, she's so lovely, like such a bright light, and just such a happy person. You know, the little things is what made her happy. What I do hear is she's going to let you know that she's there. She said she'll send you a cardinal, okay? So when you see that cardinal, you know that's her. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she just gave me shivers. She loves you so much, honey, and I mean, just such a sweet lady. Really. I'm sorry for your loss.
All right, next question. Crystal R984 asks, hello, when will the person I'm supposed to be with enter my life?
October, I heard. That came pretty quick. Pretty loud. So October, be ready.
All right. This person says, hi, it's Jack. Are there any messages from my cousin?
So your cousin, again, it's not somebody that comes to visit you often just because you're not in need of it. But I do hear that when you guys are talking about your cousin, they're there. And they're very like, hey, yo, talk about me, but talk to me too. Like, I'm here, don't ignore me kind of feeling. So I just want you to know that your cousin wants you to communicate not just about them, but also to them. Okay? Very important. And I feel that they visit everybody. They're very social with the family. Yeah. Oh, thanks, guys. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much.
Okay, next question?
Yep.
Summer Pomeroy asks, is there anything my mom wanted/needed to say before she suddenly passed in March?
Not on this side, okay? So from the other side, what I hear from her is that, don't be upset about her passing, number one. This was her time. And she, even though it was sudden, it was set for her to cross over, okay? What I hear from her is that, she's apologetic. I don't know what she's apologizing for. I guess there are certain things that were happening with the family, and, she feels a little bit apologetic about that, but at the same time, full of love for you guys, okay? So let's just remember the love and not worry so much about all the rest of that stuff. It was her time to go, though, okay? So just be aware that, that was her time to be. Yeah. But she's full of love for you, and she's going to continue to communicate with you as well. She keeps showing me there's a certain TV show that she liked to watch. She's just letting me know to tell you that, I guess because she wants you to know it's her, but that TV show was important to her, apparently. All right. Interesting.
All right, next question?
Yep.
Okay, this person says, hi, I'm Kaya. My mom got told that there's a male figure looking out for me. Do you know who it is?
So you have a couple of spirit guides. One's male, one's female. And the person is just an old soul that's been with you for a long time. It feels like a few lives. So there's nothing really abstract about that. It's pretty normal for our spirit guides to travel with us in more than one life. The individual, I don't know, the name that I keep hearing, it starts with an A and it has like an E ending. So it's like, I don't know, maybe Andy. Yeah, it sounds like it might be Andy. What I'm going to suggest to you, honey, is try communicating more frequently. And if you feel comfortable using a pendulum, do a pendulum with them and get them to move the pendulum so that you can have that communication strengthen a little bit, okay? Always going to be looking out for you. Both your guides are there to protect you and look out for you, and they're always going to give you guidance in your life, okay?
Alright, next question.
Next question.
Brittany Rose asks, career answers for me. I've been lost as a stay-at-home mom and don't know what direction to go into.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I know everything is so crazy right now, and it feels like for you, things, I think, have been kind of slowed down because you felt like you were going to be somewhere else at this point in your life, and now everything that's been going on in the world is kind of shifted a little bit for you. I do hear that you're going to get things figured out, but for the next year, honey, let's just focus on just you, okay? And that's the main thing I hear. Your career is going to end up being there in a couple of years, I hear. So it's not happening, like what you're going to be doing in your life is not happening yet. You've got stuff that you've got to work with, and at this point, just focus on your family is what I hear. I know that that's not necessarily what you're wanting to hear, but it's just the timing isn't there yet. So you got to give yourself the time. It's a couple of years before you actually take this new path and start working is what I hear. So don't stress about that. Enjoy the fact that you can be home right now. And what I do hear is build yourself, your brand, spend this time working on your brand. Who are you? What do you want to do? It feels like you are going to be self-employed, not necessarily working for somebody else. Okay. So build your brand. What's your identity, honey? That's what you need to think about this year. All right.
All right, next question.
Next question.
This person says, "Hi, I'm Tamara." That's a very pretty name.
I like that name too.
Does my mom know I named my daughter after her?
Oh yeah, honey. Your mom held your daughter before she came into this world, is what I heard. So, yeah, she knows. She was there. She was, I mean, I feel like you kind of knew that she was there. You could feel her presence, but she shows me that, you know, she's very attached and very proud of your little one. So she's going to be around. Your little one is very sensitive and can feel her and see her. So just be ready to talk about her to your daughter, okay? It's really important that you understand that she's still there. Yeah.
All right, next question.
Next question.
Lindarella24.
I love that.
Asks, "Hi, I'm so nervous. In 3 weeks, I will know if we can build our home. Will it be good news?"
Yes. Yeah. I didn't get any resistance at all, so it's going to be a good thing. What I want you to do to help you feel better about it, honey, is just picture your house already being built and you moving into it. So get into a meditative state before you go to bed at night and just picture yourself bringing a box into the house, bringing another box into the house. That's all you got to do. And it'll manifest itself. I don't feel resistance, so it's going to be okay. Yeah. All right.
Do you want to go over?
Sure, I will. Yeah. So for those of you who are new on here, my name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. You can book private reading with me. It is through my website, RebeccaDragonheart.com. That is first come, first serve. I also do have a Patreon account, which gives you access to all of my lives, which you can't find anywhere else, that just on my Patreon account. And then also I will be doing classes next month, and I do one-on-one training as well. All right.
Donna Hall asks, "I'm moving on Monday to what I think is my dream home. Is it true?"
Yeah, it's what I hear is your forever home. So yeah, definitely. You're going to do some work on it though. So even though it is your dream home, it looks like you will be doing some kind of renovations or add-on or something like that. Yep. And it feels really good. You are going to have, it feels like you can just, thank God I can breathe. That's how it feels. So yay.
All right. Mara Lizzie asks, can you see when I will conceive baby number 2, naturally or with help? Thanks.
Yeah, no, you're going to do this naturally, honey. And I do hear it's going to be early next year that you're going to get pregnant. Hey. So don't worry. You're going to get pregnant all on your own. You're not going to need any intervention is what I hear.
Okay. All right.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Linda Norland 4 asks, "Hi, my 2 sons passed away. Are they with me?"
They are with you and with each other. I do hear that one of them is a little bit more active in this space than the other, and moves things around. So when you're hearing things move around, just know that it's your kids doing that, and they tend to they make a lot of noise is what I hear. So talk to them, be ever present with them, honey, because they're very active in your space. Okay. Yeah, lots of love from them too, but they're just like goof around. They're hilarious.
All right, next question.
Yep. Aw, thank you guys.
This person says, "Hola ladies, my name is Amy. Had so much loss and too much stress. Relief anytime soon?"
Yeah, so you still have a little bit to go, but the worst is over is what I hear, okay, honey? So please don't worry. Things are getting better. And for the next 3 years for you, things are improving and getting much more in alignment. The loss and the trauma and all that you've been going through, honey, has really just been to stir up your energy so that you start working on you. So it's really about you working on yourself and moving into this life is too short. Don't let people walk all over you, and start moving in the alignment that your spirit came here for, okay? That's really why all of that has happened, is to help move you in the right alignment. So this year for you, it's still a little bit of work, but within the next 3 years, you're going to look back and you're not even going to recognize yourself. Yeah. All right.
Okay, this person says, "Hello,
thank you,
Jaden
honey.
here. What is my future like? I'm worried. And
No,
me and my boyfriend get married."
You don't need to be worried. Unfortunately, I don't think this is the one, but that's okay, because you're going to be doing some changes. I feel that there's a lot of movement in a different direction for you this year and next year, okay? So I know that's not the answer you wanted to hear about your boyfriend, but I do see that somebody who is much more of a vibrational match is coming into your life, okay? And I do see your life changing drastically. So it's going from, you know, what you're experiencing now to more of what you wanted and what you have wanted. You can't force certain situations, and that's what it feels like. It's like I'm trying to force, you know, it's like you're trying to put a circle in a square kind of thing. Like it's just not working. So things are shifting in a different direction for you this year. Okay. So just be ready. And it's not bad, honey. This is opening doors for good things. Yeah.
All right. Valentina asks, "Hi, Rebecca. I'm starting my own small business. Will it be successful?"
It will. Be patient though, okay? It's not going to be overnight, but I do hear within this year. So yay. You know, you are going to have a lot of success with it. So please continue to grow it and continue to pursue it, because it is what you're meant to do. Yeah. Just give it a little bit of time.
All right. Next question.
Yeah.
Yvonne Castro Castile asks, "I stress over the health of my family and work. Is it going to be okay?"
Yeah, honey, you know, it's really important that you take control of those thoughts, because those thoughts can manifest some negative things, and you don't want to be having those things happen in your family. So when you start having those fearful thoughts, what I want you to do is I want you to really calm yourself down and visualize in your mind's eye your family as well, in your work as well. Okay, we don't want to be focusing on the negative, because it's very, very detrimental to your manifestations. You're going to manifest negative things if you focus on them. So we got to change our focus. So anytime you're focusing and you get that thought, just be like, no, I'm going to change that thought, and just redirect yourself, because that is really a scary way of manifesting. We don't want to manifest that way. I don't feel that you need to be worrying about your family or even your career. It feels like there's a lot of positive and abundant energy around you guys. So there's really no need. It's just a habit for you. So you just have to shift your mindset. Okay. It's really important that you shift your thoughts.
All right. Next
All right.
question.
Yep.
This person says, "My name is Teresa. Any messages from my mom or Mimi?"
So Mimi comes through really loud and clear. I feel like that's your grandmother. She is a busybody. She's very, very active in your guys' space, very family oriented. Now your mom does come through as well, but she just takes a more passive role. I think it's just because she doesn't need to be more aggressive. I do hear that there's a lot of support right now. The family is going through something, so they're supporting the family right now. Anytime that you guys are going through something, those two are going to be the ones that are rooting and cheerleading for you guys. Okay, so just be aware that they are really focused on supporting the family. Yeah.
All right. We also have about 10 minutes left.
No,
Yeah.
10 minutes? That's crazy. How has it been an hour already? Crazy,
All right.
crazy.
I got a question here.
Yeah? Okay.
This person says, "Aloha, Virginia here. Will I move to the coast soon with my girls? Worried about housing."
Yeah, it is going to take a little bit of time, I hear, but it's not going to be hard. It is the right transition for you guys. And so alignment's going to happen, I hear, within the next 4 months. So it's not going to be as hard as you think. Definitely going to be okay. You guys are going to find the place.
All right.
Yeah.
This person says, "Hello there. My name's Autumn. I constantly feel like there is something around me. Is this true?"
Yeah, so with you, honey, again, you're very energetically sensitive to spirit, and you kind of put off an energy. This, you know, you've been really stepping into your psychic self, and what ends up happening is we open up the third eye and we open up the heart chakra when we're stepping into that self, and so you're putting out a certain vibration that attracts energies. So it's not a bad thing at all. Be open and receptive, but you just want to make sure that you're stating, okay, I only want positive vibrational people in my space. Okay, so it's very important that we focus that energy. You are really stepping into your psychic self is what I hear. So all the last 8 months there's been some stuff that's been going on, and it's shifting you into who you really are. So be excited, because things are moving in a really good direction. If you feel threatened or you feel uneasy about the energies, honey, just clear the space out with sage. Okay, so you burn sage and, you know, clear it out, claim the space, and just don't allow the energies to be there if they make you uncomfortable. It doesn't feel negative though. So just so you know. Okay.
All right. This person says, "Hi, it's Lori. Are there any messages from my friends, both young moms who passed?"
Oh, yeah. So it's interesting because the one that comes through the most has the youngest child, and it feels like they're grateful to the support that has come through for their family, but more than anything, they're grateful to you. So you will know what they mean by that. Both friends have visited you quite often, it feels like, and I don't know, the name Aaron comes up, so for whatever reason I'm gonna say it. I don't know. The name Aaron is important, so I'm gonna let you know that, and keep doing what you're doing, honey, because they're very appreciative of the energy and the love that you've been giving out to the support of their families. That's what I hear. And I do hear that you're going to have another person come into your life that is very similar to the one with the youngest child. Yeah.
All right.
Next
question. Holly Ricketts says, "Hi, my cat Oreo died recently. Is there anything he wants to tell me? I miss him so much."
Yeah, he still plays in this space, honey. So I don't know if you've been seeing him through the corner of your eye, but I see him still playing and running around and still a part. He actually feels younger now than he did before. So it feels like at the end he was kind of slowing down, not really moving around so much. And now he feels very adolescent-like. So the energy is very, very high. And he runs around. He runs around your space a lot. So start really paying attention to that. More than anything, honey, it's just that you are important, and so your cat is there because you were important. And our animals tend to stay with us when we're very bonded with them. So just feel for your cat, because you will feel them there. Next question.
Mandy Lee 77 asks, "Do you see me having a baby soon, or should I do IVF?"
So it does. I did hear that you are going to need some medical intervention, honey, but that's not a bad thing. I do see that you're going to have twins. Yeah. So keep trying. There is the way that I tell people that are struggling getting pregnant is just get into a meditative state and picture yourself either holding your baby or nursing your baby, because that really does bring a baby into your life. But I do hear you're going to have twins, and I do hear you may need some medical intervention, and that's okay. Yeah. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Next question.
All right. 1 second here. Okay. What is your name? Tafia, that's a very nice name, says, "I lost my brother and dad this past year. I just need to know I'm on the right path."
Yeah, and it's interesting because your brother actually is the one that comes through more than your dad. And your brother is very, how do I put this? Very protective, and he's very critical about you being okay and being taken care of. So if the people in your life are not giving you the support that you need, he's not going to be very nice to them, just so you know. But he's very protective of you. Your dad does come through sometimes, and your dad is very proud of you and has a lot of love for you, is what I hear. But your brother basically has this all taken care of, is what I hear. So really tap into your brother, because he is there to make sure that you're well taken care of, honey. Okay. Oh, thanks, guys. You're so generous. Thank you. Next.
Queen Stephanie 78 asks, "Who communicates to me through my pendulum? My guide?"
Yeah, so it's a combination. I do hear that sometimes you do attract certain spirits. So you could use your pendulum the way that people use like a spirit board. And it's not the same thing as a spirit board, but it definitely works along the same premise. It's like yes or no kind of thing. What I do hear is it's more of your higher self and your guides that come through. And I do hear that you do have a family member that does like to use the pendulum to communicate with you. So, just be a little bit more specific with your questions. That's what I hear. And honey, if you're not already doing tarot, you should be doing tarot. That's what I hear. So you're really opening yourself up to your spiritual self.
Okay. Another question?
Sure.
1 second here. They just refreshed. So.
Okay. I know there's lots of people on here.
Okay. This person says, "Hello, I'm Dee. Have we seen the house we're going to get yet? And will we have a baby in the next year?"
So one of the houses you've seen is promising, but no, it's not the one that you're going to get. I feel like you're going to see the next couple of properties. It's one of those ones. I know it's been a long haul for you trying to find the right place, but it is coming, is what I hear. When it comes to having a child, I hear within the 1.5 years. So very soon. Okay. How are we for time?
We have about 4 minutes.
4
left.
minutes, perfect. Okay.
There are a few people asking how to get readings.
Sure. So you can book through my website at RebeccaDragonheart.com. There's some testimonials and some more information about me. It is first come, first serve. I am very busy, so definitely if you want a reading, book it now. I also do have a Patreon account as well, so if you guys want to get access to exclusive videos and things like that, you can get that through the Patreon account as well. Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Yes.
What is your name? Ashley Max says, I see angel numbers every single day and more now since I split with my toxic ex.
Good girl. So I'm going to tell you, I love angel numbers. Get this book, or at least Google when you're finding those numbers. That's communication, honey, from your spirit guides. It's also communication for you from your higher self. So you are on the right path, and let me tell you, your guides are rejoicing that you have shifted away from this relationship, because it was very difficult for you to break free from, partly because you're very empathic, and so he kind of manipulated that energy for you. Okay. When it comes to the angel numbers, it's really important that you recognize that it's communication and validation to what it is you're thinking about, speaking about, or feeling about. So you have to really monitor your thoughts just beforehand. Okay. It's validation is what I hear more than anything from your guides and your higher self. So you need to understand what those numbers mean. Like 111, we always are told make a wish, because it is a manifestation number. So 1111, 111, those are really important numbers. 222, very important numbers. So it's very important that you understand what these numbers mean. Google it when you see them. Yeah. Okay.
Selena Sky Shar asks, will I conceive this year, please?
Yeah, and honey, it's it's so funny because it feels almost like you're ready to give up, but don't. The energy is there and around you and ready to come into this world, I hear, within the next 5 months. So don't stress too much, okay?
All right, next question.
Yep.
This person says, hey Rebecca, does my grandpa Ed have any messages for me?
Yeah, so it's interesting because your grandpa is not the only one that visits you. You do have a lot of people that have crossed over that do come and visit, but he does definitely visit you more than anybody else, and you guys have a very special bond, is what I hear from him. And more than anything, honey, gosh, he just loves you so much, so proud of you, and wants to see you continue to grow the way that you have been. You've had a lot of people that you care about kind of go and cross over, and he knows that you really feel that loss, but he wants you to know that you don't have to, because they're still there. Okay. And there's a lot of love that comes from him. He's a very, very, very caring man. Yeah, you guys are really close. You're still very close.
All right, this will be our last question.
Okay.
That's 4 now.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go over your website and stuff while I look for it?
Sure. So we're going to do one more question. Don't panic, guys. I do these lives all the time. If you want to book a reading with me, it is one-on-one over Zoom or WhatsApp, so it's FaceTime. You go to my website, it's first come, first serve, RebeccaDragonheart.com. Just book through there, and then we'll send you a date. Okay, guys? Next question, or last question?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, this person says, hi, I'm Christine. Anything for my dad and dog?
So it's so funny that you said dog. I actually saw the dog. It feels like your dad kind of adopted the dog energy. So the dog still visits you, but it stays with your dad. I don't know if your dad had this agreement with you, but it feels like he took responsibility for your dog when your dog crossed over. The main thing that I feel from your dad, honey, is that he's very, very happy with the way things are going in your life. And even though you've had some losses in this last year, what he tells me is that your life is starting to flourish, and it's starting to become the life that you were wanting. So he's going to be a big part of helping guide that, and has been already. If you're not already doing so, communicate with him, because he really does have, like, his presence is there, and he shows me that he communicates with you a lot in your dreams. So if you're not already keeping a dream journal, please do, because you'll get a lot of messages from him, and he will send you people, is what he said. So he's sending you good people is really what he's claiming, more than anything. Lots of love from him, and he's adopted your dog, so your dog is with your dad, which is nice. All right, so I guess that's it, hey? All right, say thank you guys for joining us today, and we'll be on again next week, maybe within a few days. I'm not 100% sure. I just do it when my guides tell me to. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the gifts and being a part of my journey and letting me be a part of yours. All right, mwah. I'll see you guys again. Bye.